Welcome back, everyone, to BBB Sharing. I'm Evie, Director of Ignite, sparked by BBB. We are here in the Ignite podcast studio once again, and I have a wonderful guest here with me, Robin Williams.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. So tell me, Robin, tell me about yourself. A little bit of a glimpse in my emails about what you do, but I want to leave it all to you. So let everybody know what you do.
Yes. Currently, I am a teacher, but I have multiple talents. And one of my talents is acting and also helping talent to achieve their goals as actors as well. I have two beautiful children by a very special man that I've been with for over 21 years. It's been a wonderful life, lots of different things that I've been able to do because of this beautiful life that I have. And one of the things is help people, not just in the classroom, but also help people outside the classroom that wish to be actors in this
Wonderful.
big world.
So tell me about some of the projects that you do or some of the people that you've helped that have really impacted this career path.
Well, it's been different people throughout my journey. One person in particular that comes to mind was very recent, a person that lives in Petersburg, Virginia. He's in his I want to say he's about 50. And he always wanted to act. So he reached out to me via Facebook, and I was able to assist him with how to get started.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Tell me about all the different people that have helped you get to where you are today.
Oh, my goodness.
Especially because I think you said you've been doing the talent and the acting for a decade.
Yes, I have. I was in a place maybe about back in 2010 to 2011, and I was trying to decide. I have this desire to act, and I'm teaching. I'm in this classroom. Like, what am I going to do? Like, I need to do something about this. And what I decided to do was live my truth, and that was give acting the try that I never really gave it. So I started on this journey, and I met all these wonderful people that helped me get started. I'm trying to remember everyone's name because sometimes, I do not remember everyone's name because so many people helped me along the way. I remember starting out in acting classes because I did not know the terminology or the lingo. I was very green. That's what I remember my acting coach telling me. I was very green. But he said I had something that he saw that was special and that I should go ahead and learn the lingo and take it to the next level. And then, of course, once I learned the lingo, I would say within less than a 6 months' time, I was already casted as a lead role.
Wow.
And in a major film. And the film was called Temp. And it's a movie by Dasheen Amin. And Temp was about the dangers of sex trafficking, which is on the rise, and how, as individuals in this country and in this world, how we can protect our most vulnerable by being vigilant and also being very watchful. So I thought that was a very impactful project.
That's wonderful. Mm-hmm. I think what people don't realize is art and social issues tend to go hand in hand sometimes. Sometimes we don't really understand the severity of what's going on around us until we visualize it.
Right.
And somebody has to take that vision and apply it and execute it so that others of us can understand it better.
Exactly. And then, I think when we can make someone's vision come to life as actors, and that's our number one goal, to take that script and turn it into something not only that the writer and the director has, create a masterpiece, but also for the audience to view and say, hey, I got something from that. And I tend to lean towards projects that are going to benefit,
yep.
Not just for entertainment, but also to provoke people to think and also to rally them to do something.
That's wonderful. You get to choose what you want to do.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, I have turned down roles because it was not in the vein of what I wanted to do. Yes.
What advice do you have for those that are aspiring to be in the same path that you're on?
You know what? Could you repeat that one more time?
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you have any tips or advice for people that are looking to go down the same path as you, Maybe they're looking for a career change, or maybe they want to pursue that dream of, hey, I want to be a singer. I want to be an actress. I want to just dip my toes and see how it goes.
Well, I have this, I do have the motto of, motivation is within. So the first thing is take that motivation and take action. And one of the things that someone could do is I do have a company called Talent Resource Management, LLC. You can find me on Instagram, and also you can find me on Facebook as well. And I will be happy to get them started on the path. And one of the first things they need to do is definitely learn the lingo. And learn the lingo, I'm talking about the things in which if you're going to do acting, you have to know what your spot is. It's not a spot, but it's a place on the floor. I'm sorry, just having a blink. It's called I forget. I don't know why I forget right now, but
I'm like that all the time.
Yeah.
I'll meet Barry will tell me something. Barry's our CEO. He'll tell me something and he'll be like, Evie, don't forget to do this. And I'm like, yeah, I got it. I'll write it down, because if I don't write anything down, I'm done for. It'll never get done. And then I forget, and he's like, "Wait, did you get that done?" I said, "No, I never made it to the sticky note."
Yes. It's so funny. It is so funny. But it just came to me. It's your mark. That's what it is. How did I forget that? That's crazy. But knowing the lingo, making sure that you get the monologues, like practice with monologues in specific genres. Have someone explain to you what your type is. Like, we all have a certain look, and we can look at ourselves in the mirror every day, all day, and we think that we are this, but actually the world perceives us, our image, in a different way. So know what your type is. Play to your type. Also, make sure you have headshots, because
professional
headshots. I do know someone that does professional headshots. Her name is Nataki Alexander. Nataki Hewling, actually. Nataki Alexander Hewling. Maybe I should say her name like that. She has her own business. It's a nonprofit called Her Shot Productions.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, Her Shot is very good. I would be more than happy to give additional information on that throughout the podcast. She does headshots, and she's absolutely amazing. And I do know another acting coach named Cameron Moore. His last name is not spelled Moore, but it's Moir. And he's on Instagram, and he does, he helps actors with self-auditioning tapes as well as coaching. So it's like a network of people that I do know. There are some individuals in Petersburg as well. One person that comes to mind is Daryl Jones, and he has his own studio in Petersburg.
Wow.
And he also does headshots and also train actors as well.
That's amazing, because those things are really expensive.
They can be pricey. They can be pricey. And if actors are looking for the help, there's a lot of resources online, and because there are so many resources online, it can get very confusing about who's legitimate, who's not.
Yep.
That's where Talent Resource Management, my company, come in, and we help actors connect with the right casting opportunities.
Safe resources.
Yes, and actually give them the beginning steps and stages towards their dream. Yes,
I love that. Mm-hmm. That's very similar to what we do here at the BBB. Yes. We vet accredited businesses, and they agree. Like, they raise their hands and we want you to vet us. And they agree every year, annually, to get vetted and make sure their licenses are up to date, that they're complying with what they promise their customers and the services that they provide, and just making sure that they're part of a marketplace that starts with trust. Yes. Nothing's worse than feeling like you got gypped.
Mm-hmm. And I've been there. I've been in situations where pay to play, and that is not what you need to do. Pay for, pay for the training that you need, because that is someone's time and their expertise, and they're giving that to you. But their time, you're paying for that. However, if the person's adding or giving you value, then of course that is the compensation. But it should not be something where you pay to play, just to walk in the door. You pay before you even offered an overview of what is being, what's available to you as an actor.
I agree. It's kind of like and one of the examples that I use often is like Club Pilates. My mom's a Pilates instructor. Love it, but sometimes it can be expensive.
Yes.
And I don't have my mom with me all the time for me to do Pilates, so I want to go to Club Pilates. What they do is they offer a free class for you to take for your first time, so you can see if it's something that you're interested in. I think that that's very beneficial for people because resources like that are not cheap.
Yes.
It can be like Club Pilates is like $250 a month or something like that. And these things you're paying, like you said, for someone's expertise and their time. And yes, they should be compensated for that because it's not cheap. The experience that you receive, you paid your dues for that.
That's true.
But I do think that it's only fair for people to have an understanding of what they're actually signing up for and walking into.
That's right. And that's one of the things that I wanted to, excuse me, I tell you, my throat, I got to clear it.
It's the season too.
It is. I think I saw a lot of pollen as I was coming in. And I don't have allergies, but I think that,
Oh, even if you don't have allergies, you will in Richmond.
Yes, that's what it gets to you. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, there's so much pollen everywhere. And I said, my throat is getting itchy. But, but you're absolutely right. It's one of those things where you want to be able to see where your investment is going. Yep. And also, it's not overnight. People tend to think that they see their favorite actors or actresses on TV or musicians or whatever have you, and it's an overnight thing, and it's not. It's something they've been working on for a while, and then they have built up the experience and the connections, because it's all about relationships too. I have a lot of relationships with really, really great people that have brought me on. I think about David Leahy, and I think about other individuals that have really helped me move forward. And it's just, it's because of my relationship with them, I've been able to have, just be connected and be in the right place and at the right time. So, yes, indeed. David Leahy, I wanted to mention him again because he has a studio. He's partnered with several individuals, Salt Fire Films. He's really, really...
Wow.
Yeah.
So where can people find where you acted? So any of the films that you've acted in or any of the programs and plays that you've been a part of, where can people find those or have access to those?
Amazon Prime.
Perfect.
And I have a movie that I've done back in maybe 2022, possibly, maybe 2023. But that was through Saltfire Films. David Lee, he was one of the directors, and he was actually one of the writers with his writing partner. That's, I'm telling you, age is one of those things. I got so many thoughts because so much information in my mind that I'm forgetting one of the most major key players in that particular film. That was called, The New Norm. Excuse me. And The New Norm was excellently shot, excellently done. And that can be found on Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Wonderful. And how can people get in contact with you?
Okay. They can go to the Instagram page called Talent Resource Management, LLC. And that's on Instagram. And they can also get in contact with me directly through that link. And I will be more than happy to assist actors on their journey.
Wonderful. Robin, thank you so much for joining me.
You're so, so welcome. I do appreciate you having me here.
Of course, I had a wonderful time getting to know you. And everyone, if you're watching on YouTube, BBB Sharing or BBB Central VA on YouTube, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every time we post. And if you're listening on Spotify, BBB Sharing, please make sure to give us a follow and share it out. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.